We are extremely powerful, amazing beings. The first step to all of that is to understand that there is nothing to follow or obey. That's very different to most of the things out there, because there's usually a set of instructions or a prescription. We are deeply creative beings. This is an aspect of divinity. And when we are divine and deeply creative, we are obeying the way the universe already works. And then instructions come in later about those more practical, or in some kinds of processes, technical instructions. The human being doesn't actually need the technical or the practical. The human being is divine, is creative, and we can observe certain things about how all of that works, but we will never encapsulate all of the rules, because real creativity, just like real freedom, which is part of being a divine being, has no conditions. And this is part of what we're really trying to wrap ourselves around at the moment in the trajectory of our global and current affairs, because we are in a struggle between somebody else defining what creativity and freedom and nature and the universe and divinity are, and what we find it to be when we open to it. And it is much easier, or it is much more reassuring, isn't it, to be told what it is and then obey what we are told. But this is only a small fraction of existence. And then we surrender not only the function of our source connection, but our ability to connect with all beings, and also our ability to cooperate with, to flourish, and to obey what we even have inside, because we will not be answering to the full spectrum of our own frequency range, and also we will not be able to do the same with others, only a very narrow range. And then we will be controlled by that external narrow range. That is why Reawaken is so important, because Reawaken has no instructions. It is one of the few things which says, as it is, this moment. We're just not getting in the way of that, or bringing in any other parameters. And when we do this, we immediately allow that full spectrum of our being, our source connection, and pure love and divinity itself to be who and what takes charge, and we answer to that. Not to ourselves on a bad day or a good day, not to someone else on a good or a bad day, and not to an external authority that may or may not have all of the parameters taken into consideration. Reawaken is all about how this universe is a divine gift. This is also what purification is about. And the nature of divinity and gift is that this is something that we answer to, and it is something steeped in unconditional love and freedom.